Man, I love Pop-Tarts, don't we all? And the Pop-Tarts Bowl is actually a great matchup as well. Probably the two highest ranked teams not to make the playoffs facing off. Could say this is the best bowl matchup of the entire non-playoff slate over the next couple of weeks. And most importantly, I think there's a good betting opportunity here between Iowa State and Miami of Florida. Free play with analysis coming up right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down your Pop-Tarts Bowl Saturday afternoon, 3:30 Eastern, ABC National TV. And don't forget, I also have a free play video for the other ABC game after this between BYU and Colorado, the Alamo Bowl. So be sure to click subscribe and click that bell here for instant alerts when these free play videos are posted on Wager Talk TV. And you know I like a good prop. Hey, you add an R to the word pop and you get prop. I went to the pantry, tried to find a Pop-Tart to bring on the show here. But not surprisingly, they'd all been eaten. There were none left in the household. All I ended up with was a pack of Swiss Miss. That goes well with the Pop-Tart. If you're watching, send some Pop-Tarts my way. I'll do free sponsorships for you. Have you seen the mascot for this bowl game? It's going to be pretty fun. It's in Orlando, Florida. And it looks like both teams are taking the game serious. You know, the first thing we do when we handicap bowl games is we look at motivation. And on the surface, you can say both these teams are very disappointed not to be in the playoffs. Iowa State, of course, one game away, got blown out by Arizona State in the Big 12 championship. Not a surprise in hindsight. I talked about ASU in my standalone video for that game a few weeks ago. But Miami of Florida is the team that really blew a chance. Losing as a double-digit road favorite at Syracuse Thanksgiving weekend knocked them out of the ACC title game and basically gave Clemson the route to the title, to the playoffs. And you would have thought maybe Miami was a little flat here, but they're not, because Cam Ward is going to play. At least that's what he says. He announced it a few weeks ago. He called out Colorado's quarterback, primetime Son Shamar, and said, "You're about to see something incredible in the Pop-Tarts Bowl." And isn't it ironic that Colorado plays the game right after this on ABC? So I look for Miami of Florida to be fully focused. Going to have their top running back as well. Might not have their top receiver. He's still a game-time decision. But Miami's pretty much intact. Iowa State's fully intact. Coming in a couple days before the games, I'm not seeing many opt-outs from the Cyclones. So we get a pretty clean handicap here, and I'm glad for that because I think Miami of Florida is the better team on both sides of the ball, especially the offensive side. And with Cam Ward playing, I like the Canes here minus the 3.5. You know, it was interesting. Initial look-ahead lines on this game was Iowa State -1. I think the thought was that Cam Ward wouldn't play. Now they're minus 3.5. You even see some fours starting to pop. So I don't think we're going to get that key number of -3. So go ahead and lay the 3.5 with Miami of Florida. And let's break down this game a little bit further. You know, Miami on the surface, a great offense. In fact, they're number one statistically in college football offensively this year. They've been just incredible, averaging 44.2 points a game, 538 plays, 7.6 yards per play, which is just incredible. And they're taking on an Iowa State defense, and everyone thinks Iowa State's defense holds the edge in this game. Everyone's poo-hooing Miami of Florida's defense because I understand they did struggle down the stretch, including that 42-point game. They gave up 42 points against Syracuse on the road. But if you look, they held their true opponents before that to 28-14. Yes, bad loss against Georgia Tech and Syracuse is more than touchdown favorites. But the defense was not horrendous in either one of those games. In fact, Iowa State I still rank as the weaker defense, believe it or not. You look at opponents played this year. Miami of Florida's given up 5.2 yards per play against teams that average 5.6. Iowa State gives up 5.6 against teams that average 5.8. So technically, Miami of Florida is a little bit better defensively. Iowa State gives up 21.5 points. Miami of Florida gives up 24 points. Not a huge difference defensively between these teams, but once again, a huge difference offensively as Miami of Florida 44 points a game, 7.6 yards per play. Iowa State just 30 points, 5.9 yards per play against teams that allow 5.8. They'll actually be below average here against Miami of Florida's defense. Now, the total's gone from 53.5 up to 56. I definitely would not disagree with the over, as Miami of Florida's over a pass for me. But I do wonder if Iowa State can keep up in this game. Hurricanes team total might be worth a look on the over instead of the full game for that reason. But once again, I think the best option here is Miami of Florida minus 3.5. Superior offense and actually maybe the better defense, surprisingly. And the most important factor, they're going to be focused here with Cam Ward expected to go at quarterback. This game in Orlando, too, that probably doesn't hurt, being in-state in Florida. By the way, no common opponents between these two teams, and they have never met head-to-head in football ever in program's history. Once again, the two highest-ranked teams playing each other in a non-playoff bowl game. Should be a great matchup, but I actually think Miami of Florida is going to pull away. And by the way, I run projections based on opponents played. I've got Miami of Florida anywhere from 7 to 9 point favorite in this game, so I think the 3.5 number is very light. Take a look at the Miami of Florida Hurricanes, 3:30 Eastern on ABC this Saturday in the Pop-Tarts Bowl Orlando, Florida. Hey, comment below, what are your favorite flavors of Pop-Tarts? I like blueberry. Chocolate's pretty good too. And also let me know what you like, side, total, anything else you're looking at here in the Pop-Tarts Bowl between Iowa State and Miami of Florida. Other college best bets you like. A huge card this Saturday in college football. Comment below. I read the comments and I reply back. Include some analysis if you have time. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. Don't forget, thumbs up, like also. The more thumbs up, likes, the more comments below, the more free play videos I do each and every day for basketball and football here on the channel. And never miss out. Click subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert so you know when the free play videos are posted each and every day. Tons of NFL videos. We've got some of your Saturday NFL games. Also, my Fade the Public video this weekend. So click subscribe and click that bell for instant alerts. Also going to be doing all the playoff games next week in college football here as well. Most importantly, if you want my official best bets, the games I'm using for my personal clients each and every day, check out my page, stevemerrillwagertalk.com. And this week and this week only, you get an instant 25% discount on everything you purchase every day with promo code HOLIDAY25. 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 Use that promo code with every purchase you make this week through the end of December through the 31st, and you'll get an instant 25% discount. That can be one play, 1 day, 1 month, a 1 year all access, and you're getting an instant 25% savings with promo code HOLIDAY25. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. A little thank you here at the end of the year to finish out what's been just a fantastic year at WagerTalk.com. By the way, we enter this final week of 2024 up over 150 units of profit for my all sports clients. And going back just a little bit further, 16 months to the start of last year's football season, up over 225 units all sports. So you really might want to consider one of those long-term investment approach packages, whether it's a 1 month, a 3 month, or a 1 year, and use promo code HOLIDAY25 to get an instant 25% discount. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. Hey, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Follow me as well on social media at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.